Welcome to Fitness Profits, the podcast for fit pros everywhere. You're now part of a community of fit pros looking to make a bigger impact, generate a bigger income, and gain independence. Fitness facility owners, fitness business owners don't have the pleasure of health clubs or corporate engines to drive them, so we have to do things differently. Through this podcast, you're going to learn the latest strategies, tips, and techniques for growing a thriving fitness business on or offline in the modern day. So buckle up and let's get started. What's happening, boy Breezy in the house? Fitness Profits, we are live November 6th. My mum's birthday today, so happy birthday, mum, if you're listening. And today I'm sharing with you something that I think a lot of people struggle with. And it's something that I think if you can get better at, you'll be flying. If you can't, then you shall be challenged forever. So here's the thing. So many trainers I come to contact with each day have a limited view of where they can get to in their business and life. By that, I mean, if they were asked the question, hey, what do you dream to happen in 12 months from now? Most of the time, I get a response like, well, if I could just get an extra X per month, then I'd be happy. Then after a little bit of digging, I realized like, whoa, this is not what they really want. This is just what they believe is possible. So consider this for a second. You have the ability to create whatever the hell you want pretty much without limits. Obviously, you're not going to build the next Facebook. That's highly unlikely that's going to happen. You're not going to create the next big craze in the world. However, you have a lot of control over what you can create and what you can do. I'm not saying that's not possible, but I'm just saying the likelihood is very small, right? They come along once in a blue moon, right? But here's the thing. You definitely have the ability 12 months from now, 24 months from now, 3 years from now to create something radically different from where you're at. And I don't mean create something brand new. I mean literally create a life that you never dreamed possible. And it's one of the challenges that I come into contact with people simply because they're like, well, you know what? I just want an extra little bit. And because they set their sights so short, it's unlikely they're going to go out there and create multiple six-figure success in the next 12 months. And I posed a question to some people earlier on today, like 3 years from now, do you believe you could have a seven-figure a year business? And they were like, you know what? No. And this is the challenge, is that people dream with limits. And if one thing you can take from this podcast today, it's create a vision that is so grand and great that it's scary, that it stretches your level of belief to such a point that your mind is like, is this even possible? Is this physically possible to happen? Because if you can get to that level and to that point, then your life will be different forever because you'll be stretched to grow to that goal. Now, this isn't some goal-setting podcast, and it's not something like go out there and magically wish into your life something that will happen, like what is it called, The Secret? That's not what it is. But what I'm saying is, if you're dreaming with limits all of the time, then you're limiting your growth. And if you have people in your life that accept those limitations, then you're going to have a limited life. And for most people, I think they want an abundant life, not a limited life, one where they can create the vision that they have for their life and create something that they feel is powerful and something that allows them to live a life that they never dreamed possible. I mean, the life that I have today is beyond my wildest dreams. Even though I used to dream big and I always used to want to be a millionaire, that was like my thing. Even in reality, turning 16, 17, 18, I still didn't think I'd be where I am today. And even as far back as 6-7 years ago, seeing what we've been able to do over the last few years has been crazy. Just reflecting back, the places we've traveled, the things we've done, the places we've been and the things we've seen. It's just insane what I've been able to create. But it's come from like a stretch vision, something that's so grand that I never thought was possible, where I started to question, is it really possible? And then through questioning, is it really possible, started to find answers and find people to hire to support that dream and guide me through that dream. And really, that's the thing. You can go out there now and you can create a six-figure business 6 months from now, and you can do it. That's physically possible. But whether you believe that or not is entirely up to you. And your level of belief around that will determine your level of action that you take around that. If you don't think it's physically possible, then guess what? You're never going to do it. But if you accept possibility, and that's all you have to do, accept that it's possible. Believe that it's possible. Believe that you then can do it. Then you'll be guided in the right direction. So think about it today. What is the biggest vision that you can dream of right now? Because if you're dreaming with limits, you're dreaming within what you think is possible.
And that, my friend, is a limited way of dreaming about your future. All right. So a little bit of a vision-based podcast today. I think you should really take this week and think, we're 7 weeks from Christmas. New Year's coming pretty soon. The whole of this year has probably gone pretty fast for you. Probably done things or not accomplished things that you set out to do at the start of the year. And if you want 2018 to be different, then you've got to start dreaming without limits, because limits build a limited life, and a limited life is a life unfulfilled. And that's one thing you'll look back at and regret, is never taking the opportunity that stood right in front of you. Okay, so that's it for today. Fitness Prophets, your boy Breezy. Peace.
Thanks so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow along with other content pieces, videos, and live training over at superfitbusiness.com. If you'd love a bundle of gifts to build your business, go over to superfitbusiness.com/podcast right now, and we'll ship you a business building kit right away. Don't forget, leave a review, subscribe to the podcast for future episodes, and share it with your fellow Fit Pros. And together, let's make the fitness industry a better place. Take care. Bye-bye.